What an amusing joke! Alright, fool. We'll see. We'll see who's about to die. And now we fight as Yuri. But there's a problem there. That game of death is not exactly the most happy of thoughts here. Great. Yeah, well, game of death. Except this time he missed. What? My skill didn't work. Ah, I see. Then you too are protected by the darkness. See? That's the gimmick there. The game of death is dark magic. So anyone who is not protected by dark magic will die by it. Yuri, because he can summon the spirits of monsters, by default is protected by black magic. So, or dark magic, I should say. So therefore, the game of death does not work. And I just realized in the last episode that I have not shown off Tornado. Oops. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. What better chance to show off Tornado than now? As you can see, it is a bird. A bird with legs. It kind of reminds me of a harpy, if you will. I wouldn't say like Yu-Gi-Oh, but that's the best reference I can get as an image. One of those harpy ladies from Yu-Gi-Oh. It reminds me of a harpy. And I'm pretty sure that was their idea when they made, oh god, I can't talk. When they made the design for this character. Anyway, we have Dancing Breeze, that cures poison, paralysis, confusion. Falcon's Wind to raise speed, and Wind Shear. I really just use attacks, I really do. I don't care about these things, I really don't. And that growly voice I did is killing my voice. I feel like I have to talk a bit louder. It feels like my voice is clogged, which is bad. Oh, I forgot. Magic is a bad idea. Oh, why was I trying for Jugen's thing? I went 1, 2, 3. That's Jugen's. Oh, how dare you knock me down to the ground? Excusez-moi, monsieur. Oh, okay. That did not work. Oh my god, this guy. Just to say, I don't think Tornado is exactly built for physical attacking. That's more for Inferno, but I just wanted to show off Tornado, so... I could get rid of this summon and summon a new creature, but the problem there is you don't recover your sanity points. So you get rid of this one, summon a new one, is another, I think, 12 points for these level 1 summons. Not exactly a great thing to be doing, because you don't have that much sanity points. So when you summon, you gotta make sure you summon the right one. Do not take the wrong one by mistake. It'd be very bad. Oh my god. And this damage is adding up. He's already done over $100 of damage on me. And I'm just clawing his eyes out. Oh, he's gone. Wait, is he dead? Well, he disappeared, but I don't know if he's dead. We'll see. Anyway, here we go. A weird bottle. I don't know what the weird bottle is. And because now we're as Yuri, we get soul energy. Obviously, Wugui, whatever, is dark magic. Dark energy. Oh god, please don't tell me more growly voice. My voice is gonna die. Fusion! You're a demon! I changed my mind. I'm not gonna kill you anymore. So run along to Dehuai. Since I'm here, he better hide his girly magazines, cause he could get killed any day now. It's a bit different, but did you notice that? Like father, like son. Hyuga, 15 years ago said, I changed my mind. I'm not gonna kill you. Yuri, I changed my mind. I'm not gonna kill you. But Hyuga said it with more tact, saying, tell your master that his days are numbered. Yuri just says it straight out. Hide the girly magazines, cause he's gonna die any day. Like father, like son. Things will go a bit differently next time, kid. Are you alright, Yujin? I'll be alright. Not to sound ungrateful for your help, but couldn't you have come just a little sooner? Hey, I think I'm having deja vu. No, what's happening? I can't believe it. What is it? Something on my face? There's no mistaking it. His eyes and his mouth. It's an absolute likeness. Like a twin. It's as if he's alive and grew to be this grand... Oh. Hey, he's crying. What should I do? Master Yujin, is he? You guessed right, I can't pronounce it. Jun. Let me introduce you. The kid's name is Yuri. It's a memento from Colonel Ben Hyuga. Huh? And now the foot drops. The shoe drops, the foot. The shoe drops. Yes, when I was in Tongliao, your father saved my life. Ever since then, I accompanied him in his travels. We opened a shop in Shanghai because he said we should make this our base of operations. But in fact, he did it out of concern for my young daughter. Each summer, father left the village for work. Then he returned just before winter began. But there was that one year. A cold winter arrived and snow was falling, but no sign of father. And instead, what came to our village was... forget it. So, what Yuri's father did, Hyuga and Mr. Jun teamed up together in their travels. Hyuga suggested opening a shop here as their base of operations, since Shanghai is going to be their base of operations. And yet, deep down, and even Mr. Jun knew it, Hyuga wanted to make sure that Mr. Jun's daughter would be able to have a stable life. Because if you, in the old days, like really in the old days, if you had a business, you had a chance of living a okay life. Maybe not a rich life, but an okay life. Which is why here, backing up a bit into the bar scene, where he became a beggar, it's a real shock, because a man who actually had a business and was able to make a rather decent living now has nothing. Like, legit has nothing. This is 1900s, like 1900s China. If you have a business, you're okay. If you don't have a business, you're either a laborer or you can't find a job. The time 100 years then and 100 and now was very different. So it's meant to be a shocking thing when he becomes a beggar. That he lost his job, his business, his own business. That's a really... And it is a bad thing nowadays as well, but in China, it's really bad if you lose your business. It's really bad. Like, super duper bad. I think if the idea that some people would start, like, wondering, oh, he's a bad businessman, look at him, he completely lost his business, or don't trust him, I heard his business flop because such and such. You lose faith with other people if your business goes down, or is taken from under your feet. So, yeah. That was the idea of that bar scene. I heard that the colonel had a Russian wife, and that they had a young son. But I had no idea that he could be alive. A Russian wife. That's where we get our hint of Yuri's lineage. He's Russian-Japanese. My mother died. But just my luck, I had to outlive them. How could you say that? I haven't been this thrilled in my life. And how happy Yujin must be as well. Old geezer. You knew everything from square one, didn't you? But you chose to keep quiet the whole time. Whether it's about my father, or me, or whoever else. Why is everyone so damn secretive? Why? Tell me, you stupid old man! Stop it, Yuri. Jujin was agonizing over it all this time. He didn't know how to tell you. So please. I was the one. I was the one who killed Hyuga. Jujin! What did you say? Those could be your last words. I first met Hyuga 15 years ago, here in Shanghai. Hyuga was a special assassin sent to China when the Japanese army realized Dehuai was up to no good. We spent much time tracking Dehuai. Finally, we learned what the Demon's Gate invocation was. We hit Dehuai's stronghold, the Kui Hai Tower, and finally defeated him. It was a fierce battle. So then the man you told me about in Dalian was... That's right. I was talking about your father. Hyuga put his life on the line and stopped the cursed valorization. Then, my father died, eh? Yuri, please forgive Jujin. Jujin didn't want to get involved in the same fight your father got pulled into. I can fully understand Jujin's feelings. If I were him, I would have done the same thing. Gah! I know! I know. Yuri. Jujin, if Dehuai is trying to repeat the same mistake he attempted 15 years ago, then the next target is surely Master Shifa. And yes, XI is she. You know, Shaolin. In Japanese, in Chinese pinyin, it is interchanged with SH or XI. So, you're right. How could I have been so dense? Don't shout like that all of a sudden. You want to scare me half to death? But that temple is the holiest place in Nine Heavens Taoism. It's protected by Master Shifa himself. Even that miserable fool Dehuai should know better than to mess with that place. Master Shifa? Yeah, he was my teacher, a mangy old goat. He's the protector of the underground temple at Wuhan. And here's the rub. The white tiger is ensconced there, one of the gods of the four directions. At first, the white tiger picture was kept elsewhere, but to keep it from falling from Dehuai's hands, Colonel Hyuga placed it in the care of Master Shifa. Which means, Dehuai plotted out this scheme far more carefully than before, and if that's what he called in Wugui for, then it's all beginning to make sense. Alright, I'm ready to put my life on the line for this. How about you, Yuri? Do you have the guts to walk your father's path? My father's path? It will be a difficult and painful road, and when you arrive, you may find nothing but despair and ruin. Are you up for the challenge? What do you say, boy? Jujin, how could you ask such a thing of him? Butt out, kid. We've got absolutely no time to waste. This has been a race against time from the moment those bastards set their sights on Alice. Alice said that she could find out why her father died if she fought Dehuai, right? Yes, that's right. Pops, no matter what the cost, if I have a chance to see what my father saw, I won't have a single regret. If that damn Dehuai really is going to release that Demon's Gate invocation upon us, then I'll do everything I can to make sure his little convocation, okay. Then I'll make sure everything I can do... Then I'll do everything I can to make sure his little convocation is cancelled once and for all. Good for you, kid. And you can count on this broken down old sage here to guide you through hell if need be. Yes, Margaret? Ah. Oh, what's this? Quite a big meeting, eh? You were listening in again, weren't you? Oh no, I wasn't. I just happened to overhear. Oh, how incredibly suspicious you are. Now, I'm sure I don't like you. Oh, no, don't get angry. I've got some news that I just couldn't wait to tell you all. I totally forgot how I did her voice, but my voice is so shot from doing Wugui, I don't care anymore. I hear Dehuai has sent his men to Wuhan, and that's not all. The Japanese military troops that were stationed in Shanghai have been secretly sent to Wuhan, too. What? Hey, how is it that you know about Dehuai, let alone movements of the Japanese army? We in the smuggling business can get our hands on lots of underground information. Something smells here. But if you're trying to help us, I suppose I ought to thank you. Well, and here I went to all the trouble of gathering information I thought you could use. Yuri, Dujen, what shall we do? There isn't much time left. Pops, I'm sure it's Wugui that's headed for Wuhan. Don't you think that even for a great adept like yourself, he'll be an awfully tough opponent? Well, I suppose you're right. Dujen, we'll go with you to Wuhan. No, Jen. You and your daughter stay here and gather as much information as you can. We need this place to be the base for our activities again. Dujen. Wait here and rest assured, we won't let them touch the White Tiger. Yuri. Okay. I understand. Kui Hua, let's go back to the shop. Yes. Before you leave Shanghai, stop by our place. Be careful, Uncle Dujen, and come back safe. Now then, we'd better get ready. Oh, good. Ugh. I did not expect there to be a long dialogue scene right after the liberation of the bar for Mr. Jun. Oh god, this is like 34 minutes. Oh boy. Yeah, guess what's gonna be cut into 2 episodes? This one. And guess who's gonna rest his voice because he's dead after the Wugui. Oh my god. So, I'll see you guys on the next episode now that we finished this whole word vomit here. But yeah, we learned a bit of backstory, some important backstory. And our next objective now is to see Master Shifa to make sure that the White Dragon picture is safe. But until then, I'm gonna take a break, get a drink of water, and pray my voice gets better. Later, everyone.